Sickle cell disorder is the most common inherited disorder in tropical Africa, with over 650 children dying per day, and majority of the children with the most severe form of the disorder dying before the age of 5. Poignantly, Nigeria is regarded as the global epicenter of the sickle cell disorder, contributing about half of the estimated 300,000 newborns with sickle cell disorder annually. My distinguished colleagues, it is worthy of note that these dismal statistics are in sharp contrast to outcomes in high-income countries where more than 90% of sickle cell disorder patients reach adulthood. Also worthy of note, Mr. President, is that the last few decades have witnessed remarkable scientific progress in the understanding of the complex nature of the disorder, as improved clinical insights have heralded development and establishment of disease-modifying interventions. Current evidence suggests that Nigeria still records a very high rate of sickle cell disorder complications and mortality rate amongst patients.
You can imagine how many deaths we record daily out of sickle cell. And I don't think we have paid attention to this enough. So this bill is completely timely. It will have come before now, but no time is late for us to have centers where we can provide therapy for sickle cell patients.
Yeah, one second.
I have experience where a friend of mine who has 3 sickle cell patients, I know what these parents go through. Probably out of carelessness of parents, the children are suffering that. But if we have centers where succor can be provided, it is going to go a long way in providing therapy and saving lives of people who have issues that is not a fault of theirs.
There should be mass sensitization and information given out by the relevant authorities to Nigerians so that their genotype will match before marriage, because one of the causes of the sickle cell disease is mismatch of the blood group between the two parents. So once there is sensitization and then this test is being done where the blood does not did not correspond, then I think the marriage should be aborted.
There are some family, they even have more than 1, 2, 3. And then if you see the expenses involved by hospital, particularly private hospital, in charging them, there's no way they can match it. That is one of the reasons why I agree with the Chief Whip that let's do the prevention, even along with the cure. Because most people don't even know their genotype. Even here, when you do sample, people don't even know their genotype. You see AS marrying SS. It's risky. Or SS and SS. It's risky. So prevention is far, far better than cure. It's always better that you can even be an SS and marry AA. They will tell you, but most people don't even have the enlightenment and the education.
But rather than establishing them as isolated centers, they should be made appendages to the university teaching hospitals in these 6 geopolitical zones. This is mainly to strengthen and broaden and also deepen the research and the therapies, considering the fact that there have been some innovative treatments worldwide, especially with regards to utilization of stem cell therapies in treating patients. So to simplify the establishment process and to curb the excess financial entanglements, it will be critical that these centers are established in hospitals, particularly university teaching hospitals in these 6 geopolitical zones.
The emphasis is on cure. It's already a disease that is with us, whether we like it or not. Somebody said avoidance is also supposed to be part of the reason. But I say no. You cannot legislate on love. I have a personal experience, like the kid said. You can't legislate love. When it comes to the issue of love, somebody will say this is AIDS, this is AIDS. You will say no, let's go into it, God will help us. At the end of the day, God may help them, but it may not help their children. So this emphasis on the cure, and that cure also supported by some financial benefits that will assist the poor, because it's usually the poor. If you have money, you can tolerate that, but you don't have money, it is difficult to even tolerate. So I support this bill, and I
Thank you. To establish the sickle cell disorder research and therapy centers to expand access to specialized sickle cell disorder care, improve data collection and research, support education and assistance for patients, families, providers, and communities affected by sickle cell disorder, to provide legal framework for the due management and administration of the centers, and for latest matters 2025 second reading taken. This bill is referred to the Committee on Health, Secondary and Tertiary to report back within 4 weeks.